Are we on? Good afternoon and welcome to the Global Sports Network. I'm Mubin Mohammed and I'm your commentator for today. And I'm joined by Ashton, who's a guest here with me as well today. We're just seeing the Helderberg side running out here. If you just joined us, it's the clash at Super A League. We are here at the Stephan Oval in Greenpoint in Cape Town for the clash between the Helderberg Rugby Club and also the Hamilton's Rugby Club, the home side here. There we have Michael Visser leading out the side, and here we go, the team sheets. We're just going to run through the team sheets. We're going to start with the Hamiltons, with the home side. We have up front there, we have Devin Martinez, who will be the loose head prop, and he'll be hooked by Abri Kutsia and Arno Gustafsson in the front row. And then we have the lock pairing of Friedel Weich and Rhys Walford, and that loose trio of Jan Kotze, Rashe Lufse, Kwesi Dlamini. And then we go to the backs. We have the backs Christoph Smith, Wynand McLaughlin, Gerard Ackerman, Christian Zitzman, Carl Lam, Travis Ismail, and then at fullback we have Yazid Karim. And here we have the Hamilton's side led out here by Christian Zitzman. He comes out, and then we're just going to run quickly to the Helderberg side. We have the side led by Michael Visser, the scrum off. But we'll just go to the forwards. We'll start up front. They have Albert Malan, Maurice Swart, Rood Nieuwoud, Sheldon Mieling, Ludike van Tonde, Blaine Skelton, Wayland Peak, JD Labuskagni, Michael Visser, as I mentioned, the captain. And in the back line we have Bokkie Carstens, Alvan Engelberg, Koen Visser, Luke Carew, Lean Jane Hendricks, and Jaden Davids. Our referee for today is Dylan Franke. He'll be the man in the middle, and we just have to say welcome to Ashton, my fellow commentator. Ashton, how are you doing?
Oh, lekker, I must say. It's a very nice being here this afternoon, sunny afternoon here in Cape Town, Seapoint. Dylan Franke, this referee, going to start this game, a titanic battle between Hamiltons and Helderberg from Somerset West.
Yeah, we're all on the way. Dylan Franke says, yes, we're ready to go, and the whistle goes. It's Michael Visser, the scrum off. He kicks it nice and deep. That's well taken there by Hamiltons. He's held up in contact but goes down to ground nicely. We have it's a first penalty here. Dylan Franke just says there, not rolling away. So we have the first penalty of the match. And it's just a chance to also give my fellow commentator Ashton a chance to give a few words as well.
Yeah, lovely from Hamilton so far. Good kick from Wynand McLaughlin. Must say, this guy, someone to look out for. Wynand McLaughlin, very, very good. Takes good control over the game. Play the backline and the forwards very well interlinked between the two of them.
Yeah, it's Abri. Could see the hooker of Hamilton's. He's going to feed the line out. It goes to the middle. It's well taken. It's carried up in the midfield there by number 7, Wayland Pick. beg your pardon, actually Jan Kutsia. It's carried around the corner, the forwards come there. It's well recycled. It's number 4 there, Friedel Weich of Hamilton. Carries it nicely. It's inside pass. Oh, and it's just a knock on his back. Referee says Dylan Francis is play on. It's gone backwards. It's turnover ball here. It's Michael Visser with a kick. He finds some space in the vacuum there, as we call the vacuum area. And that's a brilliant kick there. Michael Visser. Well, you beauty. What a brilliant kick there. And just a transitional play from turnover. Michael Visser gets the ball, kicks it in the 22. And that's a great start here from Helderberg.
Yeah, one can see the experience of Visser in his 50th cap today. The experience started in 2022 voor Club Helderberg. Moet sê definitief ervaring wat deurkom daar so van Visser.
Yeah, fantastic kick. And here we have the second line of the game here now. It's Abri Kutsia, the hooker, to feed in. And he goes again to the middle. That's well taken there. Great line on ball. It's nicely carried up here by the Hamilton's forward. Well tackled there. It's the 8th man, Kwesi Dlamini. He carries nicely, but he gets looked after nicely there as well. It's nicely paused, and what happening here now? And that's just a bounce, a lucky bounce. Yes, it's out. In fact, I was just wondering, you're on the far side where the sun is there, so goes down there, and it's nicely kicked out there by Weinan McLachlan. So that gets carried out there by the winger. I beg your pardon, it's actually carried out by the winger Gerard Ackerman. So Hamilton's are going to get this ball in.
Yeah, lovely. Was a good clearance on McLachlan. As I said, is one of the players that you need to look out for. Weinan McLachlan, very good number 10 for Hamilton.
Yeah, Abri Kutsia again. 3rd line out. It's gone well nicely. Christian Zitzman, he carries it up. Runs a little bit away from support, but nicely recycled. It's Christoph Smith, the scrum off, kicks into the back line. It's a nice kick downfield into the middle, into space there. Finds a little bit of space. And it's the fullback there of the Jaden Davids of Helderberg. Gets it out to Michael Visser, the diminutive scrum off. He's going to be all over today. I can guarantee you that. Here we have it nicely. Again carried into contact there by the fly off of Hamilton's Weinan McLachlan again. Once again, carried again. Christoph Smith gets the ball nicely to Zitzman. Looks to his right, gets it out. And it's number 7 there, Rudolfse. He carries powerfully. He's through the middle. Can he go all the way? In fact, it's the number 9 now, Christoph Smith. Christoph Smith gets the ball. He pops it out now. Now Hamilton's, they're in the green zone. Zitzman gets the ball now, steps in, takes it up into contact. Just need a little bit of patience here now. It's again as that man, the number 7, Rudolfse, powerfully carried. And oh, it's just gone forward. Unlucky.
Oh,
but great play there from Hamilton's. Good start. The bus came through the middle, and it was that man, Rudolfse, who started it off.
Hamilton was disappointed by that now. They had all the possession in the right area, just a bit of temperament. Calm down and play through the faces, but unfortunately, knock on. But I'm sure they'll be very disappointed in that knock on happening there because they were in the right place to play.
Yeah, I think the important thing is patience. You got to keep your patience. Once you get in the good areas, the green zone, as we call it, the party zone, when you get in those areas, when you get in the green zone or the 22, you got to just be patient. As we say, jy moet geduldig wees.
Definitely, geduld.
So yeah, it's the first scrum of the game here now. It's Michael Visser, the Helderberg scrum off. He's going to feed it in here. And referee says, hang on. Both scrums or both sets of pack or forwards just going down to the ground. We're going to have a scrum reset. And it's always expected that first scrum, it's both sides just finding each other out. Trying to get settled firstly, but you know, we always have that early nerves.
Ja, definitely. Ek dink die manne sê vir mekaar, kom en geluk. Goeiedag man, hoe gaan dit saam met jou? Die eerste scrum is baie belangrik. Ek moet sê, die man wat die scrum gaan wen, van 'n sielkundige wedstryd wen van hierdie wedstryd af van die begin.
Absolutely. Yeah, we're back to the action now. Michael Visser, he's going to feed it in here now. Referee Dylan Franke is calling it now. So let's see what happens here from now onwards. Yeah, we're just having a little bit of, as we call it, a little bit of feeding out your opponent here, that first couple of scrums. Obviously these guys want to get dominance up front. As we say, always that first scrum. It's always about getting that dominance, getting that hit, making your opponent feel the pressure.
And I must say, an experienced referee like Dylan Frank, making sure the stability is there before he starts any of the scrums, because safety is imperative in any game, and a scrum is one of the dangerous positions. You have to be sure.
Yes, absolutely. Now we Michael Visser, referee says, no, he's just on the angle there. And so the Hamilton's tight it properly. It's Roo, in fact it's Arno Gustafsson, he's penalised there for scrum time. So Helderberg, they get away with that one. And it's a great touch finder from that man again, Michael Visser. As I said, we're going to mention his name a lot today. He's one of their star players.
Yeah, definitely lovely clearance, I must say. Good clearance from a villager, sorry, I beg your pardon, from Helderberg.
On my side. Just a drop by, winning on the angle.
The hooker, a very experienced hooker, Moritz Swartz. He's played in the Varsity Cup. If he's in it, he just goes over the top. Cannot get gathered, but his opposite number gets it. In Albrecht just loses the ball in contact there. Referee says we're going to come back for that first knock on Dylan Frank. So just Moritz Swartz, his first line, I couldn't find his middle jumper, as we call it, the 4-ball. Just went over the top there. And well, Hamilton's, they're going to get a chance now to feed this ball in, and they're going to have to make up for that penalty. Got to create a good picture. I mean, Ashton, you're a referee as well. Got to create a good picture for the referee up front. You do not want to be conceding penalties at scrum time.
Definitely. You need to control your body weight, control your height. Definitely very imperative for any prop.
Yeah, and here we go. Dylan Frank, referee says, come, we're going to play now. That's a good scrum. That's penalty. No, referee says, hang on. It's another scrum penalty here to Helderberg. So, Hamilton's, they'll be kicking themselves the 2 scrum penalties. And maybe you can give us a bit of a technical part there. I'm not sure exactly what is happening up front there for Hamilton's. Not sure if it's a bit of jumping the gun or just a technical part of maybe the 2 props are falling, losing their feet.
What I can see is the referee Dylan Frank says he's not keeping his weight. He's not keeping his weight also, he's dipping his shoulder, so hence gets penalized. He must keep his body weight. He's not controlling his own body weight. So I think that's one of the things that Dylan Frank is definitely going to be very strict today.
Great point. Got to keep your body weight up, and you got to be square as well at scrum time. Yeah, we have a bit of, that's a great line-out ball from Moritz Swartz. The nose right to the back. Referee says play on, not obstruction. So here the ball is formed now, and it's marching forward here from Helderberg. It's Visser who gets it out to the back line. He gets it to Cohen Visser, and he evades that tackle. Referee has advantage out to Dylan Frank. Yes, it's a penalty now. Just a bit of a high tackle there. What we call a seatbelt tackle. Just got a bit high, sliding above. So Dylan Frank going for a penalty here, and immediately Michael Visser says, hang on, I'm going to take the 3 points here now. We're going to play safety first. Scoreboard pressure is paramount in this game.
Skitterende besluit van Hamilton, from Helderberg. Moet sê, punte. As hulle so 'n bal kry voor die doellyn, skop hulle toe, kry die punte, bou die scoreboard pressure en dan speel hulle af.
Yeah, I think this is a great decision here from the Helderberg side. As you said, the boys from Somerset Western area. And Michael Visser, this man has been in absolutely amazing form this season. He hasn't done anything wrong. He was the man of the match as well in that Strand derby a couple of weeks ago. So he's a guy who's really influential on the side, and he starts off really well there. Great kick. It goes through the poles, and well, Helderberg, the visitors, they are on the board. The score goes to 3-0, and Ashton, gotta say, a good start from Helderberg here.
Yeah, definitely. The captain, I must say, amazing. On his 50th cap, played for the club now. His 3rd season playing for Helderberg. So wonderful from the captain. On his 50th cap, getting the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah, and we have the man there, Wynand McLaughlin. He's going to kick it off here now for Hamilton's. And that's taken in there by the man with the red scrum cap. It's number 5 there of Ludwig van Tonde, as we say, from Helderberg. Carries well. Very strong on his feet. That's good ball presentation there. Comes for Visser. It's an up and under. It's gone miles in the air. And it's just been knocked on from Hamilton's. Yeah, it's the number 9 there from the Hamiltons, from Christoph Smith. It's just knocked that ball on there. So unlucky. The ball was kicked miles in the air. Good up and under, but it was just a very difficult ball to catch.
Ja, 'n bietjie ongedwonge foute wat Hamilton maak op die oomblik. Bietjie ongedwonge foute. Moet sê, dis 'n coach killer.
Ja.
Kry die bal in die lug, vang dit veilig en speel dit terug.
Absolutely, that's a great word you use there, coach killer. But you know what? The players got the responsibility. They got to catch the ball. The coaches have done their preparation in the week, so you're right there. He's a coach killer. It's another scrum that comes up. Both sets of forward pack, both just trying to get their dominance, to assert their dominance here. That occasion, referee just says, well, both guys have come up. But you can see Helderberg, seems like they have a slight upper hand here, But let's see what happens here in the scrum. It's a feed here to Helderberg. Michael Visser, he's going to feed it again in here. Just got to settle down here. Get some rhythm going in the scrums. Oh, it's gone to the 90, and referee says, well, it's a penalty this time for Hamilton. So well done to Hamilton's great counter shove there. And for a moment, I thought it was walking around the corner, but powerful scrum. Well done, Hamilton's.
Yeah, I must say, he'll take a lot of confidence out of this scrum, Hamilton's. Just getting over the advantage line, just getting some game time and also playing through the phases as well. McLaughlin, lovely kick from McLaughlin. Must say, Hamilton's just need to calm down a bit and play through the phases.
Yeah, I think it's just about controlling that, keeping your composure. That's the word, keeping your composure.
Definitely.
And they're in the right areas now. They're in the 22 yards now. The hooker Abri Kutsia, he needs to find one of his jumpers. It's Valford or Wecht. And he goes to the back there, nicely taken there by Valford, and he carries nicely. The maul is set, pumping those legs, body iron is good. They're going forward, and the hooker, Abri Kutsia, he breaks away. Smith gets it now, Christoph Smith. It's a pot of forwards, in fact, they just pick and go here now, carry it up nicely. Christoph Smith gets it to his forwards again, it's the 8th man, Lamini, and he gets wild tackle behind, another big tackle there. 2 big tackles in a row from Helderberg, and that's great defense, great pressure there from Helderberg. Wow. Yeah. 2 monster hits there.
I must say, outstanding defense from Helderberg, keeping their composure, tackling, making sure that there's a tackle, and also the Jekyll going for the ball at the right time. Outstanding from Helderberg.
Yeah, great defense there from Helderberg Rugby Club. Michael Visser kicks the ball here on the roof of where we're sitting. So, yeah, great kick there. Just hope he hasn't damaged any cars, but that's a great touch finder there from Michael Visser. We have the hooker here now. Maurits Swart, the man used to play for UWC in the Varsity Shield and also in the Varsity Cup. Man who has plenty of experience. He's played a lot of rugby. That's well taken again. Michael Visser, he loves these up and unders. It's another high kick in the sky. And again, Hamilton's can't control that one. It's another knock on from Hamilton's. It's the winger that time there. It's the winger there from Hamilton's. In fact, it's Gerard Ackerman, the man who lost it. But referee says, well, interesting decision. Referee Dylan Franken says it went backwards, so we're going to have a Helderberg. In fact, no, it's going to be
an option
Hamilton's.
for Hamilton's because they knocked into touch. So they ask him, are you on line out or scrums? And they decide to take a line out.
Yeah, the line out has been functioning. I think it's a good decision here. And also,
definitely.
Abri Kutsia, he's been finding his jumpers really nicely. And so why not? I think a good decision to go for the line out here. Kutsia now. Where does he go? To the front, to the back. He goes all the way to the back and it's over the top and it's gone loose and it's Maurits Swart, the hooker. He comes away with it. Visser gets it up to the big man. It's Van Tonde. Carries it well. They're into the 22 now. It's number 6 there, Jan Kotzer. In fact, no, it's Blaine Skelton. Sorry, I beg your pardon, Blaine Skelton. He gets held up, but he's pumping his legs still forward. Goes down the ground. Visser again. It's a nice angle run there from his forward. Visser again, gets the ball out to the back line. Quinn Visser now gets it out. Oh, and it's just gone forward. He's lost the ball in contact. No, referee says play on. It's gone down, so it's play on here now. Visser again. Gets it to his forwards. A lot of one-off runners here. It's working for them. Again, another one-off runner. And well recycled here. Visser gets it again out. Oh, that's a great run there from Quinn Visser. Good angle, but he gets tackled. 5 meters from the line now. It's number 6. Oh, and he gets tackled there. Referee has his arm out for the advantage. Pull over the top from Visser. Oh, that's great defense from Hamilton's. They somehow survive here. They're still going. Still got the ball in hand. Hamilton's. And it's over here. In fact, no. Connor, referee says, hang on, we're going to have a yellow card now. Dylan Franke, the referee says, we're going to come back for the penalty, and also it's a yellow card. So discipline has been a problem here for Ashton.
Yeah, definitely. Hamilton's definitely been a problem since last week. This is now, I mean, like, they need to focus on the discipline. Last week's game, the same thing. Discipline cost them the game, and I'm sure the coaches are not going to be impressed with this discipline currently, because I'm sure they're working very hard on discipline during the week. And on the Saturday, giving yellow cards like this away now, it's just a coach killer. I'm sorry.
Yeah, interesting decision. Dylan Franke is given. We've seen the first yellow card of the game here now, and it's for the number 7 of the Hamiltons. It's Roche Rulofse. He's been impressive so far with his big ball carries, but this time he went high there and he got a yellow card. So first yellow card of the game. An interesting decision. They've gone for the scrum. Surprised they haven't gone for the points here. You want to build scoreboard pressure.
But I think they've got the dominance in the scrum, hence they went for the scrum. I think,
I think it's the position as well. The position of the field. 5 meters out, yellow card, a forward down.
Also 1 man short.
Yeah.
Advantage again.
Visser gets it out again. They've got to remember the 1 man advantage now. Helderberg still hold the ball on. Got to be patient here now. Get out the forward. It's good defense here from Hamilton's coming up quick. Rush defense is really. Another good tackle, gone a bit high there, Van Tonder again. He's short. Again, the number 6 of Helderberg, Blaine Skelton carries in, but he gets tackled backwards. Helderberg defense here has been solid, I have to say. They're holding their lines, holding their shape. Long pass given out there to the hooker, Motor Switz. He knocks off Travis, he smiles, he says, get out of my way. Still on his feet, he busses for, as we say. But no. Referee Dylan Franke is coming back for the advantage. Now, Helderberg, Michael Visser, what do you do here now? Do you take the points or do you go for scrum? There we go, Ashton. They've gone for the scrum again. I still believe you gotta take your points in these games. It's gonna be a tight game. It's 2 top clash teams. You gotta take your points when it's on offer.
Definitely, especially the position they're getting the penalties from. I would also say take your points. You are 1 man extra, so take your points and then play again from there. But again, Michael Visser says, let's go for the scrum. I've got the confidence in my players to go over and score a try. But I must say, the captain, Michael Visser, the way he's interlinked his backline and his forwards, it's amazing. And finding his runners, really, I must say, you can see his experience number 9. That's why he's playing his 50th cap today, Michael Visser.
Yeah, I touched on it earlier. I said 3 weeks ago he was the man of the match in the Strand Derby. St. George's versus Helderberg. He was the man of the match today. Today he's been one of those influential players, and we still early in this game in the first half, and already he's had a big impact. As you said, the way he conducts things at the base of the ruck, the way he gets the ball out, the service, and he's just that link man between the forwards and the back. Does really well. So I still feel this is the wrong decision. Gotta take your points in a game like this. Hamilton's defense has really been solid, I have to say. The rush defense has been working. They are a number player down, but they are making their hits, they're making their positive hits, they're making their tackles, and that's what's important in a game like this. Visser again, feeds it. Scrum goes down again, so another scrum reset, both sides again. Can't find that rhythm at scrum time.
Yeah, Dylan Franke said, let's scrum again. I need to have the stability before I can make you guys play. But if still the scrums are not no stability in the scrum, I can't let you play.
Yeah, gotta have a stable scrum. And I think for the forwards as well, you want to give your backline players front foot ball. You don't want to have scrappy ball and very difficult ball, let's put it that way, difficult ball for your backline. You want to give your backline front foot ball so they can score and create opportunities, you know.
Definitely.
So yeah, it's about creating opportunities and scoring and putting boards on them. As I said, points on the board is the most important thing. Whether it's a penalty or a try, that's important. Points on the board. Visser again, he feeds the ball, comes out now. What does the referee say here, Dylan Franke? He says, well, it's a penalty to Hamilton. Yeah. Some phenomenal scrum, they count the scrum with 7 men as well.
Hamilton will take a lot of confidence out of this scrum. I must say, definitely lots of confidence out of this scrum. It was an amazing scrum. Helderberg under pressure for a bit, and Dylan Franke said, right, unfortunately I have to penalise you on that. Wynand McLachlan, can he clear this ball? A lovely clearance from his own goal line. Oh, lovely Wynand McLachlan.
Yeah, Wynand McLachlan, he has a sweet boot, as we say, a lovely sweet boot there. Great kick, great touch finder. Takes his team out of the red zone. His own 22 and just on the middle, between on the 10-meter line. In fact, it's just on the 10-meter line, so outside the 10-meter line. to be very technical. It's in front of the fans on the other side there. So it's again Aubrey Kutsia, he feeds it in. It's well taken. Mauler's form. Guys pump their legs going forward now. The Hamilton's forwards, they're just obviously trying to buy time as well. Remember, they got Rulose in the sin bin here, so playing with 14 men. Gets the ball out to Zietsman, Christian Zietsman. And referee says, play on. You're on your feet. You're entitled to that ball, so it's a turnover here. Visser gets it out. It's that man again with a red scrum cap. Carries it powerfully up front. Michael Visser, scrum off. Carries it to his forwards. It's well tackled there from Aubrey Kutsia, the Hamiltons. Hooker gets it out to Quinn Visser. Nice cut-out pass. Kicks it to the front. The winger. Can he go over here? Oh, and he's just lost it. He's just lost it there.
That's unfortunate. What a brilliant move from Helderberg. And just not to finish that. It's just unfortunate, I must say. It's one of those things.
Yeah, Lynn J. Hendricks is the wing there. Just couldn't hang on there. But nice, what we call nice dink kick through into the gap. And just a bounce eludes him. Oh, that was breathtaking stuff there with a cut-out pass. Hendricks saw the space in front of him, put the chip kick through, and then just a bounce not holding up for him. So, opportunity missed there for Helderberg. And for Hamilton's, well, they get out of jail there. Another chance which goes a begging.
Yeah, I must say again, once this thing about the bounce of a rugby ball, you're never sure which way it's going to bounce. So, yeah, bounce in the favour of Hamilton's this time. So, yeah, what can you say?
Okay.
Yeah, referee gives a free kick for Hamilton's.
Yeah.
Helderberg pushing early.
And what you call early engagement here. So I was about to say, Ashton, early engagement. As we say, a little bit of hastigheid here in the front row.
What ywerigheid.
Ywerigheid, here we go. That's the right word. Yeah, guys are being a little hastig, as we say in Afrikaans. Little bit too fast, a little bit too jump, as we say, jumping the gun in English. Yep. That's the right word.
Lovely clearance from Wynand McLachlan once again. Lovely clearance. Right in front of us. What can Helderberg do now? So far, I must say it's been a very tight game. Both teams have shown their class. It's a very, very big game, I must say. Hamilton want to come back after last week's defeat against Villages. I'm sure they want to prove a point today. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful views of Global Sports Network. It's Maurits Swartz throws to the back. That's brilliant. Line-out ball. Lovely thrown there. Well taken. And it's carried up in midfield there by the Helderberg. Forwards. Visser again. Forwards come around the corner. It's well carried there again.
Thank you.
Now gets it up to the back. Quinn Visser. The two Vissers working really well today. Quinn Visser, Michael Visser. We see a lot of that. And again, the Helderberg forwards, they've been really liking the contact stuff here. They love the physicality, and it's Visser. He changes direction, goes blindside. And just a knock on there. Unlucky. Good, really good instinctive play from Michael Visser. Saw there was an overlap on the outside, went blind. Just unfortunately the winger there of the Helderberg side there. Wayne Engelberg, he just couldn't hold on to that one, so just got into touch.
Yeah, I must say, nice sniper round from Visser, a very nice sniper round. But once again, Helderberg can't finish it. They have all the nice plays, nice touches, playing in the right areas, playing the right players at the right time. But unfortunately, last movement, they can't seem to finish off. And what they need to do currently now, they need to finish that last movement.
Yeah, it's just you have to ask yourself is... Helderberg has been probably the dominant side at the moment. They've got the most position. I would like to see the stats. It would be very interesting to see the stats because they've been in control of this game. They're 3-0 on the scoreboard, but I think in the context of the game, they should have been further ahead, and that's a scrum penalty there. Referee says Helderberg just not holding your body weight at scrum time. So Dylan Franke, referee, again just penalising Helderberg for the second time here now. It's scrum time, and Wynand McLachlan, he kicks this one, but it's not out. And Helderberg, they get opportunity. Visser gets it now. It's play on. Visser throws the long pass. Inside ball again. Outside. It's Hendricks. He gets the ball. Steps inside. Steps outside. It's well tackled there. Hamilton's player on his feet. No. Referee says ruck is formed. Cannot have your hands in the ruck. Once the ruck is formed, you cannot put your hands in the ruck. So good refereeing there from Dylan Franke, referee.
Ja, definitely. Skitterende besluit van Dylan Franke. Ek moet sê, die ervare van die Dylan Franke, skeieregter Franke, kom deur weer eens nou en sê, right, rak is gevorm, kan nie hande in die rak sit nie. So, enigste manier wat jy kan doen is om oor te speel, maar jy kan nie die hande in die rak sit nie.
I think the important thing is at breakdown time, once you make your tackle, you got to roll away first away, show daylight, and then you have to organize that defensive line.
Yeah,
That's very important. Your pillar, your post. From a technical point of view, got to get your defensive line. So on that occasion, Carl Lamb just beat the ruck there on that occasion. And it's Morris Swift throws to the front, short man line out. Michael Visser, it's a bit of a low pass again. Run hard into contact there by the Helderberg forwards. They're very physical and direct, which I really like so far. And balls cut out to the pass and just another knock on. So it's been a story so far of Helderberg. Their first phase, their line-out ball has been exceptional. Passing has been good. Forwards have been direct, but just the handling errors, knock-ons, and sort of just not be able to finish off, as you mentioned.
Definitely, the last move always with Helderberg. I must say, I'm sure the coaches are very, but it's a bit iffy. You know, you just play
the
through.
word is frustrating.
There we go. Very frustrated. I'm sure. Just play through the hands, calm down, and play in the right areas. But I'm not sure Helderberg has got the most possession currently. They've been playing in the right areas. They've been over 80% of the possession. But unfortunately, the scoreboard doesn't say that, and you need to get points on the scoreboard.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the scoreboard does reflect there are 3-0 in front, but I think what you mean is the scoreboard should be much higher. It should have been at least maybe they should have had a try here perhaps. So as I said earlier, you got to take your points when it's on offer.
Definitely.
I think that could maybe haunt them later in the second half if Hamilton's have something to say about this in this game. Scrum goes down again, but referee says play on. Dylan Franke, he's not having it again. He says play on. We cannot have another scrum reset. So that's good refereeing, good controlling there from Dylan Franke. Gets it out to the forwards here. McLaughlin, he was just filling in there for Smith at scrum off. The Hamilton's forwards come around. And they come with that box kick, Christoph Smith. It's a nice box kick there. It's kicked downfield. And it's the man from Helderberg, the winger, Gerard Ackerman. In fact, it's Overheem Engelberg, I beg your pardon. Overheem Engelberg catches it nicely. Pass over the top. Has it gone forward? Yes, it has. Just over the top there. So, yeah, I understand the idea. You got to look for the space. You don't want to throw the ball into the traffic, but sometimes just a short pass, put your player into the gap or just take it into contact in that situation. Just don't want to overplay.
Yeah, definitely. Don't want to force a pass as well. I mean, like, let all the possession also play the short, and then you've got the opposition. You've got the possession now. You've also got the overlap as well. Just play through the hands, and once you get the through the hands, I'm sure the winger would have scored a try now here because the overlap was here. Again, frustrating again.
Yeah, they had the numbers there. There was basically a 4-on-2 there, if I correct. It was 4 guys in the back line. It was only 2 from Hamilton's. There was a bit of an overlap, but chose to go over the ball. But here we go, Hamilton's. They scheme in. It's Smith who feeds in. Scrum is well controlled from the back. Hamilton's march forward. Referee says, hang on again. Too much movement up front. We're going to have another scrum. It's been a problem, Ashton. Scrums have been a bit of a problem. It's been a bit of a seesaw battle here. Too much seesaw, a lot of movement up front.
David, both props are also going up at the same time. So unfortunately, Dylan Franke can't penalize one team. You know, both of them are going up at the same time. So it's quite difficult. What's the thing? What I can say? Yeah.
I think the word you're trying to use there, it's basically difficult to find their feet, to find their rhythm going in the scrums. I understand the pitch is a little tough. There is a lot of marks on the field, a lot of patches. It is a little tough underfooting, but that is no excuse. These players, they've got to show a bit of discipline at scrum. That is a better scrum. Yes, referee is playing. Lamini gets it to Smith. McLaughlin comes around there with a loop. Kicks it into space, but it's great cover there from Helderberg. And that ball gets kicked out. So
lovely clearance.
Nice clearance there from the Helderberg sweeper there in the back. And nice loop around. And finally, we got some scrum ball, clean ball from Lamini there. So that's good to see.
Yeah, I think also, like you said now, what you mentioned now, the pitch, it's quite wet since last week, the heavy rain from last week. So it's a bit wet under the feet, so they're struggling just to get that balance. Right, so their ends scrum has been perfect today.
Yeah. Abrikotsia throws to the back there. Great line-out ball. It's Rulosa, the man who got the yellow card. He's back on. He offloads it to Zitzman. Christian Zitzman, he carries nicely. The number 12, the inside centre for Hamilton, he carries nicely into contact. Smith to McLaughlin, to Carl Lamb. He goes inside, outside, can't find the gap. He gets well tackled by Hendricks. Smith again. Nice pass to his forwards. That's well tackled. gets the treatment. Lamini gets the ball. He's been a man that's been well marked so far. They've been tackling him all the time when he gets the ball. It's again the Hamilton's forwards. One-off runner. Looks for the offload. He gets it to Zitzman. And as play on, referee says, I thought it was a knock on there. It's gone backwards. Referee says they'll have wrecked it. Play on. Well recycled here. It's penalty advantage for Hamilton's. They're in the 22. Aubrey Kutsia, the hooker. Nicely carried. Direct, physical, hard.
Smith digging for the ball.
Yeah, Smith digging for it, getting it out. McLachlan gets it out to Cowlam. It's a nice angle from the number 11 winger there of the Gerard Ackerman, that man. And referee says, hang on, it's another yellow card. Oh, we're in trouble here, another yellow card. So this time Helderberg, they are going to concede the penalty and a yellow card. So double whammy for them, penalty and yellow card, and win in the 22 as well. So actually everything's happening here now.
Yeah, I must say, Helderberg is handling the game quite well so far. It's not taking any trouble from any of the teams, making sure we get the game forward, playing the game. Yeah, I don't know who's the yellow card, which number is this?
We just trying to get confirmation there of the yellow card. And it's the number 7 of Helderberg there. We're just going to look at it. It's a Wayland Pick. Wayland Pick there, we get that name there. So Wayland Pick, the number 7 of Helderberg.
He's in the
yellow
naughty
card
corner.
there. He's in the naughty corner, and we have the second yellow card of the game. Now Hamilton's in the green zone, in the 22. Kutsia defeats it. Oh, it goes with the block, but luckily gets held up. Gets it going. Hamilton's forward, still on their feet. It's got to go down the ground. Yes, he gets down. Smith gets the ball out. Gets it to Dlamini. Goes inside, goes outside, goes to ground. Smith again, forwards come around the corner, but it goes to McLachlan. Cowlam again, the dangerous Cowlam. Still on his feet, still going. Gets tackled, 2 meters from the line.
Turnover.
And it's turnover. It's Michael Visser. He makes the clearance, and I'm not sure how on earth that turnover happened.
But that was amazing turnover at the right time. I think the Helderberg was waiting and waiting and making sure that at the right time they poached the ball and went at the right time. And I must say again, Michael Visser, outstanding.
Yeah, it's been a game of opportunities for both sides, not taking their opportunities. And you got to ask yourself, both sides, will they rue it at some stage? Because we saw Helderberg had most of the position, just couldn't score. They had the opportunity to take their points, they declined it. Now it's Hamilton's turn, and they get in a good position, but not looking after their breakdown ball, not finishing, not taking the opportunities. As I said, very, very important in the Super A-League clash. You've got to take your opportunities when it's there.
Sorry, but I must say as well, I think the defense from both teams has been outstanding today. I think that's one thing they've been working out very hard probably during the course of the week, which I must say has definitely been outstanding, the defense.
Yeah, defense is very big in this game of rugby. Got to look after your defense. Got to make your tackles. You got to get your alignment properly, and also that speed off the line. That's very important, as we call it, the rush defense. Yeah, it's Aubrey Kutsia throws to the back. That's well taken again, and Hamilton's forwards, they form a nice maul here. It's Kutsia. He has it at the back. He's under control. The body height is good. They're marching forward here now. Still going forward here. The Hamiltons. It's Kutsia at the back. Eventually gets brought down the ground. Well, Smith, he gets it out. Gets it out to the big man. Carried. It's well taken into contact. Good ball presentation. Here we go, the big man. They just need to be a bit patient. As you said, geduldig. Got to be patient here now. Dlamini again carries it. He carries it nicely over the advantage line. Smith, he gets out to Zitzman, the centre. He's a very dangerous centre, that. Especially him and Carl Lamb, the combination. Two very impressive centres. Whenever they get the ball, something's always about to happen. Gets it out there, McLachlan. Throws a short pass, but referee says play on it. Still in control here, Hamilton's. They come around, they go blindside now, the Hamilton's forwards.
Hamilton's keeping the composure quite nicely, I must say.
Yeah, you got to
Playing to
keep
the
your
faces.
composure. Got to keep your. That's Rudolph's again, the man who got Sinbin for Hamilton's. He takes it into contact. Dlamini again, he's carried a lot, but he's been well tackled throughout this game. And it's again Cowlam, the outside centre. Still Hamilton, still. They are 1 meter out. It's carried by the number 4 there. Hamilton's the big man. Friedel Weich, he carries it. And it's really good defense here. Good defense from Helderberg. Somehow, some way they survive here. Christian Zitzman. Again, he goes direct, he goes hard, but well looked after. Comes out to the back line. It's the number 15 of Hamilton's. He goes over, Yassine Karim. He goes over for the try. Outstanding try. Good patience, and Karim, he deserves that try. Well done, Hamilton's.
Ja, ek moet weer eens sê, Hamilton's definitief het geduld gewys. Hou die bal in geduld, speel deur die fases, kom weer terug en ek moet sê weer eens, die heel agter wat so 'n jap trap gee en dan sy buitekant wys hy gaan pas, maar dan gaan hy oor die voordelyn en druk die 3. Uitstekende 3 van die heel agter van Hamilton's. Wie's Wynand McLachlan wat weer so 'n paal toe aanlê nou. Moet sê hierdie man is baie goed van die skop van die paal toe aanlê.
Yeah, Ashton, really lots of patience shown there. Fantastic stuff here from Hamilton's. And I spoke about it about 5 minutes ago. I said the team who takes the opportunities. You need to take your opportunities. On that occasion, Hamilton showed great patience. They kept the ball through phases. And it was timely, and that was Dlamini, it was Zitzman, it was the forwards. They kept rumbling, and eventually the wall broke down. So, fantastic work. And the man who finishes out is Yassine Karim, and that's an outstanding kick there from the fly-off, McLachlan. So, Hamilton's, for the first time in this game, they go into the lead 7-3 and 3 minutes to go to halftime. This game has come alive.
Ja, definitely skitterende skop van McLachlan. Ek moet weer sê, Smit ook, ons moet weer krediet gee aan die skramskakel van Hamilton wat composure hou van die bal speel die regte spelers, kry sy regte hardlopers die oor die voorlyn. Ek moet sê weer eens, Hamilton sal baie gelukkig wees met hierdie 3 in die tweede helft ingaan.
Yeah, we have Michael Visser now, the scrum off of Helderberg. He's going to kick us off. He goes deep, he goes really deep. He goes to the man who scores the try. In fact, it's Carl Lamb, the outside centre. That's a great kick from the outside centre, Carl Lamb. What a kick. Takes his team over the advantage, over the halfway line. Beautiful, sweet left boot there from Carl Lamb.
Yeah, I must just say Hamilton's coming alive now in the last 2 minutes of the first half. I must say it's very good play from Hamilton's. I think Helderberg kicked too deep, so there's no contest, nothing happening, so he had a leisurement of time to do the clearance.
That was really outstanding. What a beautiful kick. He's put the pressure down Helderberg. We have the hooker, Maurits Swartz. He's going to be feeding up. He goes to the middle. In fact, he goes to the front here. That's well taken there. The Maulers form. Body height is good. They're going forward. They're marching, but Hamilton stand up. They're fighting hard here. Just want to see where the ball is now. In fact, it's held up here, so the Helderberg forwards get bundled into touch. And, well, I think this is a momentum changer, momentum swifter, as we said. Hamilton's, all of a sudden, they found a second life here.
Oh, definitely.
The forwards are getting on top of the Helderberg forwards. That was great defense. They stopped them all, they got the ball, and they bundled them into the touch.
Oh, definitely. Came to straight through the middle as well. I'm sure, definitely, like I said, they'll take a lot of confidence out of that. As
Aubrey Kutsia, the hooker, throws to the back. That's great line-out ball. As Rudolf Shai gets it out to the winger, the number 11 of Hamilton's. He runs a great line. Gerard Ackerman, that man, comes to Smith. Gets it out to McLachlan. Zitzman. He goes inside, goes outside. En we say, Binnenbuiter, still in his feet.
Ismail met die bal daar aan die buitekant.
Yeah, Smith gets it out again, comes around, the forwards are coming here, referee has his advantage out here, so Abrikutsia, still on his feet, still going. There's a plenty of numbers to the left that they go. Now they decide to go to Dlamini. Dlamini, is he over? Yes, he's over! Dlamini!
I think the referee just lost his whistle there for a bit, but it's definitely a try, definitely.
Yes, and it's Hamilton's, they've come alive here, as I said, the momentum is on all of their side. It's the yellow card that everything has happened since Wayland Pick has been in the bin.
Yeah, I'm definitely sure that
Hamilton's, they are cashing, they get a try, and Ashton, take us to that try.
Yeah, I must say, it was very nice positioned away from the line out here, the way they played it. I must say, the number 11 of Hamilton's running straight line, getting over the advantage line, and then again, from Smith, quick ball to out through the gaps, and I must say, they had Lamb as well, another straight run from Lamb, outside to Ismail, binnenbuiten, so ek sal sê weer, en dan Dlamini wat die afrond. So, skitterende 3 spanpoging van Hamilton. Hamilton wat definitief nou lewendig kom op die doodstukke van die eerste helfte. Afrondings van Hamilton wat definitief baie beïndruk wees met die spel sover van Hamilton. Hamiltons.
Yeah, Hamiltons will be the happy side going to halftime. It was Helderberg who started this game. They had all the position. They had all the ball in hand, but they could not make it count. Hamiltons, all of a sudden, they are in the lead now. And that's a phenomenal kick there from McLaughlin. And that's going to be halftime. Referee Dylan Francis says that's halftime. And the score now, 14-3 Hamiltons. They have come back in this last 10-15 minutes of that first half. Really, really impressive, Ashton. And we've got to say, second half, it's going to be exciting as well.
Well, definitely, it's been a crackover game so far. I must say, Helderberg also outstanding. Shouldn't be disappointed. I must say, just play in the right areas and take your opportunities, because they've all the possession in the first half. Like 60% of the possession was Helderberg and played in Hamilton's half, but couldn't convert that pressure into points. So they need to work on that now to get the pressure into points.
Yeah, and for myself, Mubin Mohammed, and my colleague Ashton here, who's joined me today, we'd like to say we're going to join you in the second half. We're just going to have a bit of a break now. We're going to have a nice water break, or as we say, we're going to get the oranges and the coffee going. But don't go away. We'll be back in 5 minutes for the second half. And welcome back to the Super A-League clash here at the Stephan Oval in Greenpoint. We are about to start the second half. It's referee Dylan Franke. He's going to get us going. Here we go. The whistle goes as McLaughlin of Hamilton's the fly off. He kicks it, and it's well gathered there by the forwards of Helderberg. Gets tackled nicely back. And I'm joining commentary by Ashton Jacobs as well. Ashton is with me. Michael Visser gets it out. It's a lovely kick, and that's a brilliant kick, gets it out there. And in fact, no, it's not a brilliant kick. I thought for a moment it was a brilliant kick, but touchdowns, in fact, the assistant referee, as we call it these days, no longer touchdowns, assistant referees, he says we're going to come all the way back. It's been kicked directly out. So, wow, Hamilton start automatically on the front foot here.
Yeah, definitely. They need to take that momentum from this now. Getting the front foot ball, playing in the right areas is exactly. I'm sure Helderberg will be a bit disappointed in what they've done now currently. But again, Hamilton's getting now a lovely opportunity now to get more points on the board and build that scoreboard pressure. Very important scoreboard pressure.
Yeah, well, what I really picked up was at the end of that first half, Hamilton's really took a lot of momentum and they've started off here. Second half, here we go. Aubrey could see the hooker, takes it into contact, more form, and referee says, well, sack down. It's a penalty advantage here. So he's got his arm out, playing with the advantage. It's Hamilton's forwards, they come around the corner. It's Carl Lamb. No, referee says, hang on, we're going to go back for that penalty. It was played in the man in the air, in fact, there. So, yeah, no. Let me just be corrected. Referee Dylan Frank says the maul is formed and it's been sacked illegally. So, good
100%.
refereeing there. Ashton, from the referee's point of view, do you think that's good refereeing there or what?
Yeah, I think an outstanding decision from Dylan Franke. Like I said, a very experienced referee just for this game as well. You want a type of referee like Dylan Franke with a temperament as well. And Helderberg a bit late sack from them.
Ja, as we say in Afrikaans, Dylan Franke, hy ken sy storie. Hy's 'n baie goeie afrigter. And ja, Aubrey Kutsia, the ball gets kicked into touch by Waylon McLaughlin, the fly-off, and Hamilton's now 5 meters out from the try line. That's well taken. Aubrey Kutsia throws it to the back. The maul is formed. Now the guys march forward. Body height is great. Referee Dylan Franke keeping his eyes very close on the action. The Hamilton's forward, he says, use it once. They still go forward here. They march forward. The Hamilton's forwards, they come away with it. They are over. Are they over? Not quite yet. Still 1 meter short. Can that ball come out? Gets it out to McLaughlin, to Yazid Karim, the try scorer in the first half. He steps in, slips a little bit, goes down to ground. A lot of appeals here for holding on from the Helderberg fans, but no. Dylan Franke, he's been consistent all day long here. And it's a quick tap and go from Smith.
No.
Well, they 10 there, and they're over for the try. Third try of the game for Hamiltons. So, fantastic work from the Hamiltons, and I said it before halftime, momentum swift, and they've done that exactly in the second half. Started with that momentum, continued, and really good work from them, Ashton.
Yeah, definitely. Hamilton's coming with the same momentum from the beginning, end of the first half into the beginning of this second half. Outstanding, and again, once again, the right decision at the right time from what's his name, Smith at the right time.
Yeah, that's a third try. We just tried to get the name of the player who scored that try because they scored it on the far side there. And we just tried to get confirmation who scored that third try. But nonetheless, we're back to the action. It's McLaughlin, the fly-off. He's been having his kicking boots on today. He's had an outstanding game so far with the boot. And he's controlled things really nice, Ashton. Really, him and Smith have been impressive with the way they conduct things at 9 and 10.
Yeah, definitely. I must say, I'm very impressed with Smith so far. I'm really impressed with him. McLaughlin.
And McLaughlin, what does this kick say? No, he misses his first kick. Unfortunately there. Yeah. Unfortunately for McLaughlin, that 100% record goes away. But nonetheless, still good kicking display here. And Hamilton's, all of a sudden, they are just taking what we call the scruff of the neck. And just to confirm there from the Hamiltons, it was Reese Falford. He went over for the third try. So Reese Falford, thank you to our producers here at Global Sports Network. They just give us confirmation. Reese Falford scored that try. And and we go back to the action here now. And it's going to be a Hamilton's, in fact, it's going to be a Helderberg line out here now. They have got to find a way now to get back into the action. Scoreboard now is against them at the moment, and 17-3 down. Still in action. In fact, it's 19-3, just to correct it. 19-3 with a kick. So 19-3, and it's 3 scores behind. Let's take it in the line out there. Gone to ground. Visser, we haven't heard a lot from him. Counts quiet, and it's Quinn Visser, the other Visser brother as well. Carries nicely. And Michael Visser, he spots the gap. He goes to the middle now. Where's his support? Needs to find support. Ball needs to come out quicker here now. And, lucky there. Lucky. Gets the ball luckily back, and he's get a second bite of the cherry here, Michael Visser. But that again showed Michael Visser, when he gets ball, when he gets front foot ball, and he sees a gap in front of him, a very dangerous player.
Yeah, definitely Michael Visser. He's been lovely sniper round again, a sniper round of the edges. And I must say that again, Hamilton's needs to have that pillar there. The pillar wasn't there, so Michael Visser outstanding, identifying it and sniping around there. Lovely run from Michael Visser.
Yeah, and that is the beauty about Michael Visser. He's one of those typical diminutive, in-your-face scrum off, and as soon as he sees something in front of him or there's a play on, he's always quick to identify that. So, very smart player, and it's a turnover line-out. Great line-out work from the Hamiltons. It's that number 5 there. He's Falford, the guy who scored the third try. He got that turnover, jumped in the air and got the turnover. Hamiltons come away with it here now. They're still running the ball here from the 22. They're in their own half. Things are just settling down. The Smith just calming things down. Going with that box kick. And it's well taken there from Helderberg. They get the ball out to the back line. We haven't seen much of the back line here. And that ball's gone forward. Referee says play on. No. I called it. I thought that ball went forward, and it did go forward. So again, Helderberg just losing their shape a little bit here. Got to ask yourself, from that yellow card, I'm going to say it again, from that yellow card, from when Waylon Pick got that yellow card of Helderberg, it just seems that the game has just gone in Hamilton's favour, and Ashton, things have just changed dramatically in this game.
Yeah, definitely. Momentum has switched a bit. And I must say, Helderberg trying now a little bit too much now. Just play conservative. Need to play a bit more conservative from the back, especially when they're playing in their own half. Play a bit conservative, try and get the ball into the opposition half, and then play from there.
Yeah, I think the good word you use is conservative. I think what the important thing is, you got to stick to your basics. Catching and pass. Keep the ball in hand. Try and not give away the position. Because they're playing catch-up rugby. Let's be that's a scrum there, and it's just a penalty. Referee says
Prop's losing his feet.
Yeah, just losing his feet there, and for a moment there that I just saw a very, very bad picture for me there. Both props just going down, and just worried about the injury there, but thankfully nothing has happened, and that's a great kick again there from McLaughlin. He puts his side in the 22. Another great touch finder. Man, this man has done everything right on the rugby. McLaughlin, he's controlled things really well, the fly of Hamilton's.
Yeah, definitely McLaughlin. Just the temperament of McLaughlin as well. He's been very calm under pressure as well, doing the right decisions, passing to the right person at the right time as well, taking the right option again. And again, everything starts with Smith again. I must say the number 9 of Hamilton's, I've been very impressed today with him.
I think the 9 and 10.
The combination,
the combination, they really work well together. Good communication. They do the basics well. And I think the execution has also been perfect. Right, we're back in the action now. Driving ball, going forward. Hamilton's have it here. It's the man in the back there. Aubrey Kutsia, the man in the blue scrum cap, still in control of the ball. They march forward here now. Guys are grinding hard, fighting hard up front there. They're still going forward now. We can hear the cheers from the fans. They're on their feet here at the Stephan Oval. And it's Smith, he breaks away with it, finds a bit of space, but he gets tackled from the Helderberg defenders.
Over the line, advantage.
And referee says, no, we are going to go back for the penalty. It's going to be a penalty for the Moore, and that Moore was really well set, Ashton. It went hard. The guys were doing the hard grafting, as we say, working really hard up front.
Yeah, definitely. But again, Helderberg coming from the side entering, and Dylan Frankel spotted it very well, and again giving a penalty for that again. And now Hamilton's getting again the ball possession now. So
yeah, Hamilton's here in the ascendancy. They're on the front foot. They're piling the pressure on here. It's really relentless here now from Hamilton's. They're looking for that 4th try. Remember, they got 3 tries. The score is 19-3. If you've just joined us, Hamilton's, they are partying here. Can their party continue here in the party zone? It's good sheer. He throws to the middle. That's well taken. Morless formed again. It's again that man with the scrum cap at the back. Abri Kutsia. He controls matters at the back. Now they drive forward. Can they get the legs going? Can they pump it, go forward? This time it's well defended from Helderberg. They get a turnover. They come away with this. Michael Visser gets charged down. Travis Ismail, the veteran, played for the Bulls. He's played for the Stormers. He's played for a lot of sides. Man of plenty experience. Here we go. The number 5 of Hamilton's, the big man, Rhys Valford, carries well upfield. Palace 8, as they say, referee says play on. It's now the number 4 there of Hamilton's, Friedel Wach. He carries the game strongly. Gets it out to Carl Lamb with a long pass to Zitzman. Zitzman hands off this defender, still going on his feet, pumps his legs going. Finally goes down to ground. Again, Smith, nice passing, interlink passing, but still alive here. Travis Ismail, the veteran. He takes it hard into contact. The ball comes around. It's Friedel Weg, the big man. Ball's coming fast here. Coming around, Rudolf Sir again. Just slips. Goes down to ground. It's coming here to Hamilton's, the winger there. The number 11, Gerard Ackerman. Still going. Carried forward. Again, the forwards. One off runner. Powerful running. Dlamini with a cut-out pass. McLaughlin to Carl Lamb. 4 guys gang up on him and tackle him. And he goes to the middle. Dlamini sees a bit of space, goes to the middle, gets stopped. Referee has his arm out for advantage. There's going to come a penalty here. It's Ackerman. He gets it to Zitzman. Christian Zitzman. He's over for the 4th try. Christian Zitzman, your beauty. Brilliant, patient play from Hamilton's. Kept the ball brilliantly through the phases. Ashton, take us through that fantastic try there for the 4th time for Hamilton's.
Yeah, once again I must say the beauty of patience from Hamilton's, having the patience, having the composure as well, and then Zichman, lovely going over the advantage, strong carry from Zichman. Seems like it's a very strong ball carry as well, and keeping the right body height at the right time as well, and scoring a beautiful try, a beautiful team try as well. It's not an individual try, it's a team try. I must say Hamilton is doing really well today.
Yeah, I think I have to say it. I'm going to say it now. And Ashton, you can hold me account to this. The gates have opened up here. The gates have opened up. Hamilton's have decided they are putting the foot down here now. 4th try. That score was 19-3. Scored that try 24-3. They have taken this game by the scruff of the neck, as we say in English. And really, they are in control of this game. It's one-way traffic, as we say now. And the conversion from McLaughlin. Just misses his 2nd kick, so scores 24-3. But the most important thing is it's 3 scores out for Helderberg now. Now they've got to play catch-up rugby, Ashton. Catch-up rugby is not easy.
Yeah,
not
definitely.
easy.
It seems like now Helderberg is bringing on the bomb squad now. I see number 18 and number 16 is on the field now. So the bomb squad is on for Helderberg. It seems like they're going to change the game now.
Yeah,
let's hope so.
Just a couple of fresh legs, as we call them. Fresh legs for the Helderberg. They've decided they're going to bring some fresh legs on, as Ashton alluded to, the bomb squad. And yeah, we see number 16 there, Adrian Groenewald, he's coming on. And also Johan Gilio Meer, am I saying that correctly? Gilio Meer. Johan Gilio Meer, that's number 16 and number 18, both are on, the big man as we call it. Number 18, hy is 'n groot kerel, and he makes his first time big tackle there. So yeah, Helderberg have decided they are going to bring the early guys on. They need fresh legs and they need to make something happen in this game. Smith now with a box kick. That box kicks have worked really well so far in this game. He gets tackled there by Gerard Ackerman, makes a good tackle there on his opposite number of Helderberg. Visser again. It's that man Wayland Picker got a yellow card in the first half. He's carried, but where's his support? Michael Visser gets it up to Quinn Visser. He shows and goes, he's into the cap. Quinn Visser goes down, he lost his footing there, and also there was no support around him. Michael Visser's there, gets it out to Wayland Pick, and he loses the ball in contact. Great defense from Hamilton's. Smith comes away with it. He gets it out to Carl Lamb with that left sweet boot. He finds some space in the back, as you call the vacuum area. Kicks it downfield. Helderberg They are trying to play catch-up rugby here, running hard. That first tackle gets away, gets through it. Visser again, short pass, and he gets double tackled all the way backwards. Great defense, great defense, and it's a turnover ball. Smith comes away with it, McLaughlin. He kicks it downfield, finds a bit of space. Still play on here, Hendricks has the ball, long pass to Michael Visser. Visser kicks it, it's now becoming a kicking contest. McLaughlin gets it back, what is he going to do? He decides he's going to kick, finds a bit of space as well. It's back and forth here now. That's well taken by Quinn Visser, the number 12 Helderberg. What does he do? No, he's going to kick it downfield as well. As I said, it's a kicking contest. That's a great kick from Quinn Visser. So Helderberg, they win that kicking contest there now. Great exchange of kicking back and forth, but Quinn Visser, he comes up with the goods there, and Hamilton's, they decide they're going to go quicker. No. Referee says, hang on. We had 2 balls on the field. Just going to take a bit of a breather here now, so it'll be a line out to Hamilton's here, just on the 22-meter lines, but good kicking contest, and at the end there, Quinn Visser, he wins that battle, the kicking contest there, Ashton.
Yeah, lovely, I must say once again, took his time as well, looked for the where can he find grass, and he found the right grass, and then the ball went out. So, but I must say again, it took his time. Again, everything comes down to taking patience. Everything is about patience.
Yeah, patience. As we said, you gotta be, as I said, Afrikaans, jy moet geduldig wees. You gotta be patient. Dlamini gets the ball. Oh, he's powerful. He knocks his first tackle off. He's been one of those big ball carriers for Hamilton's today. Been impressive, I have to say, Ashton. Guy who's certainly putting his hand up for man of the match. Smith, he goes blind, and Carl Lamb, takes his eyes off the ball there. And he's done everything right today on the rugby field. That's his first mistake. And I think it was just a case of looking up front and looking ahead of him and not just catching the ball. Gotta do your basics. I understand players, they always look at traffic in front of them, but you gotta first do the basics, catch the ball and then play from there.
Yeah, I must say, I think what he look actually, he saw what's happening in front of him already. He saw what's going to do, but again, you need to do the basics first, catch the ball first, and then from there, go from there.
Yeah, I think Carl Lamb is one of those players. I think he's a very skillful, very what we call a visionary player. He has a lot of good vision, looks up front, scans what's in front of him. So on that occasion, I think it was probably just his head was thinking 2-3 steps ahead already. But the first thing you got to do is catch the ball. Then you can do all those other fancy things.
No,
so
definitely.
Just taking his eyes on the ball there, and this is a good scrum here from Helderberg. Visser gets that out to other Visser, Quinn Visser, he gets a loop around. Michael Visser gets it around again. He runs around to the right hand side. He gets the ball. It's well defended there from the Hamiltons. They make the tackle. It's Visser again. The live wires come off. Gets it out to his forwards. He gets tackled backwards. Good defense here, Hamiltons. And that is excellent defense. They get the turnover. Hamiltons have been absolutely outstanding on defense today. And that proves why they've been so far the dominant side in this game.
Ja, ongelukkig van Helderberg, die sportspelers het nie genoeg bygekom met die bolkeer nie. Maar ongelukkig en gelukkig vir Hamiltons is die Jekyll daar en onmiddellik is hy oor die bal en kry die bal. So hy word beloon vir dit.
Yeah, really good point you made about the Jekyll. Yeah, we have a couple of changes. Number 19 here of Helderberg, he's going to come on, the big flanker there. Number 19, we see there is Kirshen Aplon, the number 19. He's on for Helderberg. And, well, Hamiltons, they also got their bomb squad ready to go here as well. A lot of big boys coming on here, Ashton. A lot of big boys. They are ready to go, eh?
Yeah, it seems like you're bringing a whole new pack on. The guys are warming up, making sure they are ready to get on. Once they get onto the field, making an impact as well. I'm sure that's what they're trying to do. Showing the coach, like, look, I'm ready to start as well.
Yeah, we go back to the action. Great line-out ball. Hamilton's line-out's been functioning really well. Carl Lamb gets out to McLaughlin. Looks up front. Well taken, offloaded to Yazid Karim. He steps inside, still there on his feet. Gets well tackled there. Right, Carl Smith gets it out to the new man on the field now, the number 19 of Hamilton's. The big man here, as we call him. Yeah, it's Sander van der Merwe. He comes on there, the number 19. Helderberg also brought on a lot of fresh legs here. They need to make the play here. They're playing catch-up rugby. They need to score. Quinn Visser, Wayland Pick. Still going on his feet, the number 13 of Helderberg there. That is Luke Carew. Lukaku gets it to the big man, number 18. Die groot kerel, as we say. Oh, and he throws a bit of a chicken wing pass. And it's turnover ball here for Hamiltons. They come around. It's Smith again. McLaughlin, he identifies space at the back here. The ball gets kicked in midfield. There's a bit of a area, as we call the vacuum on the field here. Open area of space, and McLaughlin again. He watches that ball going to touch this time, and that's a good kick. Well, McLaughlin's going to go fast. Yazid Karim, the fullback, he wants to play fast. He waits his first defender, waits his second defender, still going forward. He's another guy also for man the match. Ashton, also another great player.
Yeah, definitely. Look again with Helderberg again now. This is amazing what they've done there. Locked him into the inside field where there's no support place for him, and then the Jackler went for the ball immediately.
Yeah, outstanding kick there again from Michael Visser. So he just takes it very quickly, trying to speed the game up there.
Yeah, but I must say, it seems like nothing goes right for Helderberg. They've been all in the right area. Nothing goes their way. They need to get some points on the board now. Oh, here comes the bomb squad.
Yeah, here we see the bomb squad, the whole bench, as we say. In fact, it's 6 guys. 6 guys, the whole bench has been brought on. So, wow, this is really, really nice to see. The whole bench has been offloaded. And, well, expect fireworks. Fresh legs, fresh legs, fresh legs. Right, we're back to the action. Helderberg. It's well taken there from Van der Merwe. And he gets ripped out of the tackle. Referee says play on. I've got an advantage for Helderberg here. Visser gets it out to. He's way to the other Visser, Quinn Visser. Oh, that's a massive backhand pass. What a pass from Quinn Visser. Great backline player from Helderberg. They're still going forward. Really, really outstanding. Long. She couldn't pass from Quinn Visser. Well, that was impressive to see. But nevertheless, we're back in the action. Visser again runs hard at the line. Helderberg applying all the pressure. It's a penalty advantage. Referee Dylan Frank has his arm out. It's the number 10 there of the Bookie Carstens. Referee says, hang on. There's a yellow card coming out here. Uh-oh. Now we just got to... Is this a momentum change? We saw in the first half the opposite happen. Hamilton's had the advantage. Now, will it be? Helderberg, great angle run there from Wayland Pick, but he loses the ball forward. So, penalties are mounting here for Hamilton's, conceding 3 or 4 penalties. Discipline, very important. As the groot kerel, number 18, the big man from Helderberg, he carries it up. As Johan Guillemot, the number 18. Gets it out. Oh, and it's a knock on.
Backwards.
In fact, this is backwards. So it's a try time for Helderberg. So they're back in this contest. Helderberg, all of a sudden, game comes alive. This game
is the drop kick as well, conversion. I must say, lovely.
They're speeding this game up. The game is coming alive. And it's a quick kick over. So Helderberg, they've decided they're going to put the foot down and they're going to chase this game.
But this is what we wanted actually from Helderberg, just to get points on the board. I think after the number 19 for Hamilton's getting sent to the naughty corner, Helderberg scored a try. I think Hamilton's working a bit slow now. They're trying to slow the game down. Whereas Helderberg wants to speed up the game, need to score another try now, want to play again in the right areas. Once they receive this ball, I'm sure Helderberg's going to kick the ball as fast as possible into Hamilton's half, just to play in the right areas. So I must say, lovely try. It's game on.
Yeah, certainly game on here. Certainly game on. We have a game here. And for Hamilton's, well, they gotta make sure to close this game out. It's all about game management now for them. Game management is the key here. Well, they get the ball. It's Nicholas Rubek. He carries up the loose head prop that he's up, and he loses in contact. Well, here we go. Turnover ball. Michael Visser gets it out quickly to his back line. And Helderberg, they come alive here. They keep the ball going. They're just on the halfway line here now. Over the halfway line now. Helderberg, Michael Visser gets the ball out. He sees a gap in the left. Oh. And he just gets bundled into touch there. This game has just got up a notch, as we say. It's become fast and furious. Pace is really high. The tempo is really good. Ashton, I need to catch up my breath here.
Now this is what we wanted to see actually, them getting that gear to gear 5. I think the game is now went to gear 5 and it's been amazing play so far from both teams. So lovely to see.
Yeah, plenty of changes. In fact, that's the last change now of Hamilton's. The number 22 of Hamilton's, he's coming on now there. We have the Tian Boertes, he's on now. Tian Boertes of Hamilton's, he's on. So, yeah, we have Suhaib Ajmuddin, the hooker, reserve hooker. He's going to be throwing in here, Ajmuddin. The number 16 hooker, Ajmuddin, throwing it in here. It's a short man line, a 4-man line out. And it's a clever way of to play. Throws to the front, gets it out to Carl Lamb, the number 13, gets it out to McLaughlin, passes it out to the winger, Kieran Ackerman, he goes into the middle, good ball precision. Yeah, Smith on the front foot, and it gets it out to the hooker. He's playing now at flank, that is Aubrey Kutsia, the man with the scrum cap, blue scrum cap. They go blind here, Carl Lamb, he's been carrying well all day. It's number 18 there, Nicholas Rubik. Goes over. And it's Boertes, number 22.
Oh.
That's a good tackle there from Helderberg. They sprung to life here now. Carl Smith, inside ball to Carl Lamb. Carl Lamb! What a brilliant run! And that's the number 20 of Hamilton's. He is going to finish off the 5th try. What a try there from Zander. In fact, it's Lance Lamprecht. Lance Lamprecht, the number 20. Wow. And it was that inside ball, and Carl Lamb, he was the guy who created the gap. He got the inside ball, went through like a hot knife through butter, and, well, you have to say, fantastic shot from Hamilton's.
Ja, definitief Kyle Lamb, uitstekende beweging van hom, regte kanaal wat hy hardloop en 'n goeie lyn wat hy hou sy lyn, kyk vir die gaping en gee vir die man aan die binnekant op die regte oomblik. Skitter van Kyle Lamb. Die hele wedstryd sover uitstekend gespeel. Sit nie 'n voet verkeerd vandag nie.
Yeah, the number 13 Kyle Lamb, he's got to get the credit for that try. Though he hasn't scored it, Lance Lamprecht has scored the try, but Kyle Lamb, the angle he ran from the inside ball, ran a beautiful line and went through like a hot knife through butter, as we say. So Hamilton's, they are again firmly in control. I thought for a moment there was a momentum shift. I thought Helderberg are back in this contest, but Hamilton's, they're saying no ways, we are not going to throw this game away. Right, Suhaib Ajmuddin, the reserve hooker, he carries it into contact. Hamilton's getting out McLaughlin, he goes left. He kicks it downfield. It's Michael Visser again. This man is everywhere on our rugby field. He's one of the most influential players. He's up and under. It's a beautiful up and under, but it's no one chasing. And as he in fact called a mark, no, he hasn't. So play on. As McLaughlin, he goes to the middle. Does what the forwards normally do, go through the middle. Hamilton's forwards here. They just rumbling it up forward, taking it into contact. Just keeping position, playing smart rugby here. That's a good up and under again. It's Visser again. Oh, this time it goes backwards. Play on. And he's tackled in the air.
Hy het uitgeboender.
Ja.
Travis is wel boender aan my.
That was a great tackle from Christian Zitzman, but Zitzman tackled the man in the air there. Tackled the man in the air. Christian Zitzman, great tackle there. But unfortunately, the rules is you cannot tackle a player in the air. It is very dangerous. So, thankfully for the player, lands on his backside, not injured. And Helderberg, they come away for the penalty.
Yeah, definitely. Must comes down to his feet before you tackle him. But again, happening now there. He was in the air, tackle him out, but it was a very. Oh, I'm sorry. Feel sorry for the guy who caught the ball in the air.
We're back to the action now. It's Helderberg, they throw all the way to the back, as you call 6 ball. It carries on, then the ball is formed, and they're pumping their legs. And referee Dylan Franke says, we got a penalty for you, advantage. Nice chip kick into the gap, but we're going to come back for the penalty. Dylan Franke coming back from the maul there. The Hamilton's forwards were in the side, Ashton, as you said earlier, in the side, trying to prevent that move from going forward.
Yeah, definitely. A lovely move from Helderberg, getting momentum. But then again, Hamilton coming from the side, all the side entries. But Dylan Franke was managing at the time, but players didn't listen. Then they had to penalize them.
Yeah.
Awesome, like a lovely kick. Visser standing on his 58 cap, Visser, Michael Visser, really been playing outstanding today. Taking the leadership role in his team as well as the captain, playing, interlinking the backlines and the forwards.
Yeah, Michael Visser, he's been one of those players, man. He's been a very influential player. Unfortunately, it's just today's sort of on the losing side of it. But he is still one of those players you got to watch out for. A very talented player. Right, Helderberg, they get the line out, they get the win. Now they get the ball going. They want to score try, they want to come back in this game. It's Helderberg pumping the legs forward. Body height is good. They march on here now. But the ball gets brought down. Another yellow card is coming out here. Got some trouble.
Dylan Frank wat sê weer is, ja, ongehoorzaam wel. Mannen wat elkaar hello sê vandag. Maar wordt weer naar die principaal se hoekie toegestuur. Gaan praat met die principaal. Naar die stout konnetjie. Ja, Hamilton zal definitief werken aan de discipline. Die derde geel kaart van Hamilton vandaag. Glad niet goed niet. Stel het gebeurt verleden week bij Villages. So bij een toughe game ga je niet wegkomen met het niet.
Yeah, discipline has been an issue for Hamilton's. That has been only the one problem, but it's been a good game for them, but unfortunately the third yellow card of the game. So yeah, discipline, that's the only work on I think for Hamilton's in the week. You got to keep 15 players on the field. Gotta be important to keep 15 players on the field. Why I say that? There could be a game where the yellow card could decide if they win or lose. Perhaps in a playoff game or perhaps in a close tight game.
Yeah, definitely.
No, third of his. Don't worry, I'm on point. Thanks, so. Yeah, and Hamilton's, they get the Helderberg, he gets it out to that groot kerel there. Johan gets tackled. Hamilton says, you're not going to score try here today, my big man. You're going to have to fight your way over this line. Visser, long pass to Visser. He gets out to the other Visser, Quinn Visser. And he gets well tackled in midfield. Still, this Hamilton's defense has been outstanding today. They've made their tackles. Visser with a long pass, gets it to Wayland Pick. Helderberg still can't get over. Great defense here, Hamilton's. Good angle run here. It's Van Tonde, goes down the ground. And if he says, please leave it, let it come out. Gets it out to the forwards, good interplay, good offloading. There's an overlap.
Must be try.
Has to be a, no, he should have passed the ball. It's over.
Try time.
Quinn Visser, I thought for a moment there, he really messed up, but nevertheless, great work. Quinn Visser, he's one of the players who's also been a standout player for Helderberg, so great
definitely.
try.
And also playing against 13 men, should definitely score. Lovely again from Visser, converting it quickly.
Yeah, Quinn Visser, jou eister, as you say in Afrikaans. He's been an eister today. Unfortunately, just hasn't got enough ball, and his forwards, unfortunately, have been dominated. The Hamilton's forwards have been the key to this victory here. But the game is not over. Still alive. And we're just going to get confirmation of that score there now. Yeah, just get confirmation now from our producers here and our cameramen who do brilliant work here at Global Sports Network. The score now, 31-15, still 16 points difference. Ashton, they still got to get 3 tries here. And it's going to be a mountain to climb, but you never know. We've seen what happened in the game of rugby. We've seen Ike's back in 2014 score 3 tries in 3 minutes. It can still be done.
Can definitely be done, definitely. But the stuff, It's a tough one, I can't say that.
And yeah, the weather's just changed here now in Cape Town. There's a bit of a chilly wind, the southeaster blowing now. Sun has gone drop and it's Visser gets the ball again. Michael Visser, the dangerous cover, inside, outside, the dummy. He goes on the outside, chip kick over the top. Can Visser gather this ball? And it's gone backwards and he says play on. Right, and it's Helderberg, they get the ball. That's the number 21. Oh, he's come alive, the reserve winger. And well, Hamilton's, they finally get the turnover here.
Well, I mean, cross the fence as well.
McLaughlin, he gets the ball to Lamb. Carl Lamb with that left boot. And is it gone out? Yes, it's gone out. So great kick there from Carl Lamb. Again, Carl Lamb, one of the players of Hamilton's. Oh, he saved them quite a lot today.
Yeah, definitely. That cross defense from Hamilton was amazing, smashing him and then getting a turnover again, just to the ability to tackle someone and get off your feet again, taking the ball, Jekyll straight onto the ball and then making a lovely clearance there.
Yeah, a lot of tired bodies, a lot of sore bodies. It's been a very high-paced, very fast-tempoed game from both sides, and Helderberg, they are sort of just taking this gear to another gear, to fifth gear, or as we call, even sixth gear with no gears.
Oh, lovely.
They've come alive, and it's that man again, Michael Visser. The two Vissers, they are really lethal. Quentin Visser, the inside centre, and Michael Visser at 9. He is a player that you always have to keep your eyes on.
Yeah, definitely. Even here now, right in front of us, the step from Michael Visser in out, and then passing the ball at the right time again, and then chip kick over. It was an amazing performance from Helderberg again. And I see now there one of Hamilton's players are down. So I don't know if they're going to take him off, or is he just recovering, or what's happening there. Maybe he's got a concussion, I don't know. They're giving a bit of water.
Yeah, score now is the, Ashton, thank you for that. The score is now 31-16, or is it 31-16? Yes, I'm just making sure. 31-15 as our producer said. 31-15, we just want to repeat that score. 31-15, Hamilton's come away with it. They get the turnover line up. We still have 4 minutes to go in this game now. Hamilton's back line, they're going to cow Lamb. That man gets out to Travis Ishmael, the veteran, the Blitzbok, the Bulls, the Stormers. He pumps his legs, he's going forward. He still goes on his feet. And it's Nicholas Rubeck, the loose end reserve prop. That's a lovely short pass there. He gets that out to his lock. And it's fine. Now we get it going forward here. Hamilton still come away with it. It's getting a little scrappy now, getting loose. But that's a good kick. He finds the gap, and it's going to bounce in his favour. So great kick there from the Hamilton's player.
Yeah, lovely clearance, lovely clearance. Oh, it seems like Hamilton's playing quick. Referee said no. Ball is dead. Let's start again. So let's take the line out. So line has already been formed. Also, the ball touched one of the coaches there, so we cannot play quick once the ball's touched someone else. But again, I must say, Hamilton's again playing in the right areas once again. Lovely clearance from them again. So I think Helderberg needs to get the ball now and then pass, get a nice clearance from there. So yeah, lovely so far. Lovely game so far as well. The atmosphere is amazing here in Cape Town, Seapoint.
Yeah, Ashton, thank you for that beautiful analysis there. And Hamilton's forwards, they come away with it again. And referee says, hang on, it's double movement. You cannot roll around when you get the ball. So, just a couple of movements there. Remember, when you get tackled, you gotta place the ball. You gotta be in one movement. You cannot move once you've been tackled to ground. So, Ashton, you will know about that. And balls are kicked out.
Backwards.
It's gone backwards, in fact. So, Travis Ishmael, he gets the ball, the veteran. Carrying the ball nicely, still going, but gets knocked backwards. And it's all happening out there.
Ja, Rotman wijs gejas vandaag hier zo. Sê ek boeder van jou hart. So ja, Stephan, wys die veteraan van die Travis Ishmael. Kom uit meet jou, man teen man. Skitterende tackle en wys dan vir die spelers. Kom ons nog in hierdie wedstryd. Ons speel verder.
Yeah, it's been a good game. Only one problem has been the 4 yellow cards. Discipline has been a problem for Hamilton's. They've got 3, and then Helderberg obviously conceding that 1 just before halftime. So 4 yellow cards been given out here by referee Dylan Franke. But overall, he's really controlled things really nicely. Michael Visser gets the ball out. Visser gets it, goes with a kick in the middle. Very clever play, but gets gathered there by the Hamilton's player. As Lars Lamprecht comes away with it. It's a number 11, Gerard Ackerman, still on his feet. Christian Zitzman, the number 12, he spins around the tackle, pumps his legs and then goes down the ground. Counter-ruck here from Hamilton, is the big man coming out for us. Rubeck there, carries it nicely. But players on his feet, Jackala over the ball, and Helderberg, they get the penalty. The game is still going on here, Ashton, still going.
Ja, Visser weer, is vandaag een tikkie van Visser.
Gets it out to the big man here. Michael Visser steps in, steps out, gets tackled, gets the offload going. Visser's back to his feet, gets to the base of the ruck. Nice pass there to his forwards, Michael Visser. Player goes down to ground. Cut out pass is Quinn Visser. Inside, outside, offload. That's well played. Brilliant. He's still on his feet here. Helderberg are going to score. They're going to have the final word in this game. And it's that man, Hendricks. J. Lee Hendricks. Sorry, Lynn J. Hendricks, not Lynn. Yeah, Lynn J. Hendricks. He goes over for Helderberg. So they're going to finish with the final word in this game. Although they're going to lose this game. But that was impressive. And again, a guy like Michael Visser and the Visser brothers, Quinn Visser, again, they organized this backline so well. They swept the ball, they passed it nicely. And, well, there's still time. So, score now, 31-22. 31-22 and 1.5 minutes to play here. Oh, you got to think about that 3 points earlier in the game when I seen we Michael Visser turned down. Maybe he's not going to catch up to them here if they score another try.
Yeah, definitely. I must say it's been chilly now, currently here now when we're sitting here. But I must say this game is heating us up. I don't even feel the coldness. So lovely play from Helderberg. They're really showing them we're not here to just come and play. We're here to show you, make a statement and show we are here to take this you guys on.
McLaughlin now, we in the final minute of action. McLaughlin gets us off with a nice hanging long kick. In fact, it's knocked backwards here by Helderberg. Visser again. This man, what has he done on the rugby field? Yeah, he gets it to Hendricks, the man who just scored the try now. Play is still going on here. Gets it out to his forwards. Helderberg still losing. Oh, and he loses the ball in contact. And is that the final play of the game? Yeah, referee says that's going to be the final play of the game. So, referee, referee says, Dylan Frank, that is the end of the game. And we have to say well done to Hamilton's Rugby Club. They come out victorious here, 31-22. From myself, Mubin Mohammed, I'm going to give the final words now to my colleague Ashton Jacobs. Ashton, if you could just give us a quick wrap-up of this game.
Yeah, I must say, lovely games today. Everyone who watched this game, thank you very much for tuning into the channel. Lovely game so far. Hamilton's as well, outstanding. And again, coming out victorious today at this in Seapoint. So, yeah. Lovely being here as well with you, Mohammed. So
yeah,
thank you very
much for everyone who's joined us here on the Global Sports Networks. We say thank you to our cameraman. We say thank you to our producers. But before we go, we have to say thank you to our sponsors. We just got to mention our 4 sponsors. Decro Paints. We'd like to say thank you very much to Decro Paints, ID Consulting, G Sportswear, and our final sponsor, Sim Control. And then also to our main man, the man in action, Pierre Rogers, who makes everything happen here. We'd like to say thank you to him. And if anyone wants to sponsor this production in the future, you can contact Pierre Rogers on 074 774 2904. I'll repeat that number, 074 774 2904. Now, for the final moments of this game, myself and Ashton, we've decided that we're going to give Kyle Lamb, the outside centre of Hamilton's, the man of the match. So when you join us again, we are going to be doing the post-match presentation and we'll be giving the man of the match to Kyle Lamb. But from myself, Mubin Mohammed and Ashton Jacobs, it's a very, very good evening and we hope you enjoy the Bulls versus the Leinster final, which follows after this. Good evening. Sports Network, and I'm joined now by the man of the match, Carl Lamb. Carl, first of all, just your thoughts on the game.
It was a tough game. I mean, they came out firing. Those first 20 minutes, we were properly under the pump in our 22. But I thought the boys held out strong. Discipline at times wasn't there, but I thought the effort, you couldn't doubt the effort. So proud of the boys for that.
Just on that discipline as well, you guys conceded 3 yellow cards. Is that maybe a work on for the week for you guys?
100%. Last few games, discipline hasn't been up there. We've conceded a few too many yellows. So I definitely think the drawing board there is essential. But the boys they're bought into the plan. We'll fix it come next week Wednesday against UW.
Then just your partnership with Christian Zietsman at 12 and you at 13, you guys really work nicely together. Just can you touch on that combination you guys have going?
Philip, I must admit it's nice. He does a lot of the heavy lifting with the carries, so he lets me play a little bit more open. But no, loving it. Obviously it's my first season playing with him, but I feel like we're gelling really well and things seem to be working. So keen for what the rest of the season has to hold there.
Yeah, my final question or final comment for you is, can you just, for the fans out here at Hamilton's, they've come in their big numbers here. It's a big game against Helderberg. It's Super A-League clash. You guys had a really good support base here. Just a word for them and the people out there.
Flip, I mean, really just chuffed that everyone comes out. It's really, it's a Saturday evening. Lots of people have other things to do, but we get support like this non-stop every single week. So yeah, super chuffed, and thanks everyone for coming out. We really do appreciate it, and it does help.
Thank you. And that was the man of the match for the Hamilton side, Carl Lamb. We say congratulations to Hamiltons and congratulations to Carl. And from the Global Sports Network, I'm Mubin Mohammed. Welcome back to Global Sports Network. I'm with the scrum off of the Helderberg. Unfortunately, the losing scrum off Michael Visser. Michael, just your thoughts on the game today?
Amis is always going to be difficult on their own turf. Up front, they're massive, and if they get momentum, they're always on the front foot, and they're going to score tries. And I think for the first half an hour of the game, we were in it. Yeah. I think we matched up on defense, but yeah. 2 soft tries at the end of the first half, I think, just killed our momentum a bit, and at the end of the day it's going to be difficult to come. Yeah,
I was actually going to ask you that. Where do you feel you actually lost the game? Because you guys were in control in that first 20 minutes. You even forced the yellow card, you got the 3 points, and then you turned down the other 3 points, and then just from that momentum, just from that yellow card, it just turned the other way around to Hamilton. So do you feel that's where maybe you lost the momentum and lost the game back?
Yeah, I think we had the upper hand in the first 2 scrums. We had 2 scrum penalties, and with the yellow card, obviously, which was a forward, I thought 7 versus 8. I'm going to back our scrum to maybe get us the advantage and give our backs a free play. It didn't happen, and yeah, and that's life. I think that's where the momentum maybe shifted a bit in their favour. Yeah,
just my last question to you. You and I'm not sure if it's your brother or your cousin, Quinn Visser, you guys really play well together. Communication, the passing, and just the interlink between you guys, the way you guys interlink with the forwards and the backs. Just a word on that, and what makes you guys click so well, you and Quinn as well?
I think Quinn is my younger brother.
Well, thanks for telling us that.
It doesn't look like it, but yeah, he's a younger brother, and we've been playing together for the last 3 years. Yeah, he's a very good centre. Defensively, he's very good. He has some quick feet as well. So yeah, I think for the past 3 years we built up a little bit of a chemistry together, and yeah, it's always nice playing with him. Yeah.
Ja, van my side, we'd like to say good luck for the rest of the future, en sterkte, we sê alle voorspoed sterkte vir die einde van die swim.
Baie dankie, ek waardeer dit.
And that was the scrum off of the Helderberg Rugby Club, Michael Visser, unfortunately on the losing side today. But from myself, Mubin Mohammed, the Global Sportswork Network camera crew, production crew, and everyone that was around us here today at Hamilton's, we'd like to say thank you for joining us, and we hope to see you next week on the Global Sports Network.